all night long.
Not an accurate. Holland's damaged by a right hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. Big shot. Oh, he goes down hard, and now he's got a real problem ahead of him. Plenty of time for his opponent to jump on him.
Hey, next up, let's get it. Okay, we leading the cards this time in the Aragon Ballroom. Shoot, I might could put on my whistle bag now. Moving up, you feel me?
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to Chicago and the famed Aragon Ballroom for our main event. 6 rounds in the welterweight division. And now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk.
His adversary, fighting out of Diffiulty, Holland.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Here we go, round number 1, scheduled for 6. Sometimes you can just look across the ring and see it in his opponent's eyes. Real Deal's main weapon is his power punching, and we've seen knockout after knockout throughout his career.
And to me, as a trainer, the real weapon is the way he sets it up. That jab. He blinds you with that, and then bang, the power shot's right behind it.
Well, it is what it is, what we have in front of us. What is this, one of those where you warn our viewers, don't go get a sandwich?
Or just don't go to the refrigerator, man.
Holland's crushed by a right hand. Blocks that punch. Holland's in a tough spot here. He could go down with that bad defense. Fires right back at him. Very nice defensive guard there. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Teddy, what do you look for early on when you're analyzing a fight of 2 power punchers facing off against each other that gives you a clue as to which way this is going?
Who's doing the little things a little bit better? Who's using the jab? Who's controlling range? Hey, who's thinking better?
Holland's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Last 10 seconds of this first round. The end of the round has arrived. And now an opportunity for the trainer here to get his hands on his guy. His guy just got tagged pretty good there. And when he looks into his eyes, what is he looking for?
Well, first of all, he's looking to see whether or not his guy is still there. You know, he got stung pretty good. And then what he has to do is make sure his guy's listening to him and telling him, hey, look, you got caught. You've been caught before. This is the way we can fix it. This is what you got to do to correct things.
Unable to score with the hook. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Holland snapped by a right hand. Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs. He's jumping all over him now. Holland's nailed by that shot. Absolutely rocks. He could go down here, Teddy. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Halfway through round number 2. Targeting that straight left hand. Good block by Real Deal. Real Deal's just looking to get it done on the back end here, Teddy.
Yeah, he is. He's just waiting to set a trap. You know, he's trying to get his opponent to walk in where he can make a miss and bang, spring it on him.
Well off the mark by Holland. Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Real Deal.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Real Deal's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut. Precision work with the left hand by Holland. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Holland's punch is far off the target. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Good counter punch. Holland's lack of defense, especially when it comes with just getting away from that right hand, is really costing him a lot here.
Well, it's pretty simple. The old timers would say, move your head, otherwise your opponent will move it for you.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him.
That's okay. That's all right. Now pay him back. Go pay him back.
Real Deal's able to avoid that punch.
Nice work. Nice work.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Holland's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Start of round number 4. Real Deal's accuracy has really carried this fight so far. He's up 3 rounds to zip on your scorecard.
Yeah, and again, it's because of what you just touched on. He's been a sharpshooter all night long.
Not an accurate. Holland's damaged by a right hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. Big shot. Oh, he goes down hard, and now he's got a real problem ahead of him. Plenty of time for his opponent to jump on him. Holland's back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. That's a solid right hand by Real Deal. Real Deal's so dangerous with that accuracy, a 2-punch combination landing. Holland's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Real Deal showing us a real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instincts, and how much of that is being trained well?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
Boy, just staying on the outside, away from danger, and scoring well.
Nice work. Nice work.
That straight right, unable to connect.
Good, baby. You're looking real good.
Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Holland's ruined with that punch right. Look at that. Great combination. He is down on the mat.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And there's the bell. He is saved by the bell. Oh, boy, Teddy, he's in a world of hurt now. Only 60 seconds in front of him.
And you know what? Less than 60 seconds. It took him 5 seconds to get him on that stool. So right now, they can't concentrate just on telling him things, and he needs to be told why he got hit. But they got to get ice on him, and they got to, right now, they have to revive him.
Holland is coming out here after being knocked down in the last round. Teddy, what are some of the things you look for that will tell you he's on steady ground, that he looks fine?
Well, the first thing I look for is the base, the foundation. I mean, you look at a house, you want to see, and you want to make sure that that basement is solid. There's cinder blocks there. You know, you don't want to see that upper floor waving a little when there's a wind. You're looking at his legs. You want to make sure that they're steady, they're firm.
And yet another big shot comes in. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Holland's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. Good shot to the head with that right hand. How about that exchange? Scoring with the right hand by Real Deal. Real Deal is putting on a show here, defensively putting on a show.
And it's helping his offense because, you know, he's creating holes, he's creating opportunities, holes that he's filling as he makes his opponent miss.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round.
Keep it going. Oh, shake it off, shake it off. It's all right, it's all right.
Another strong round of accurate precision punching from him.
So it's easy to be accurate when your opponent walks out there and says, please hit me. I mean, he's like putting a sign on himself. Here's the red target.
They meet up one more time. The last round has arrived. Not precise at all by Real Deal. Little head knocking with that right hand. Missed the target with that hook. Targeting that jab with the right hand behind it. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be toward the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's over. Look at this. Holland's not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, Real Deal.
Real Deal shocked himself just as much as I think he shocked us. Who would have ever thought a late knockout here? This thing was assured to go to the scorecards, but it's over.
You know, you made a good point. Who would have ever thunk it? Whoever would have thought of it? But his opponent never thought of it. He got lulled to sleep, and that's why he's sleeping on the canvas in front of us right now.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Always enjoy you tuning in. We'll see you next time at the fights.
He was trying to put up a fight. I was only 52%, so he was doing pretty good on defense. He would get knocked down at the process. But yeah, well, I was throwing a lot of punches too. I was trying to knock him out. But yeah, 5-0, 5 KO. We'll take it. Feel me? You are now a club fighter.